we can go live. Now I might have trouble reading your messages, so what I'm going to do is put I need my phone to be. Alright, we can turn that round to the left. Oh dear. Let's put it there. How much? That's okay. Oh. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this stream is going to be a stream of me getting the stream ready. As you can see, I don't need to wear anything posh on my bottom part of my body. Just remember to keep this shirt on, because this shirt, I'm wondering whether we should put 2 cameras on just for today, for the moment. Let me put 2 on. Give me a second, because otherwise you're only going to see part of what I'm doing. Right, let's see how I can do it. 2 times cam. Send photos. No, I don't like that. That one looks good, doesn't it? So what? I'd rather swap them round. Hi Pennywise and hi Eric. Okay, I think that's what I'll do. I'll leave that camera and I'll twist this monitor around so that you can see kind of what I'm getting up to. So that sees the bin and that tripod, and you can't really see behind me, can you? Let me put that there. I think that one is going to be the more useful one that you're going to be watching. So yeah, it's going to take a little, I'm just going to do a little setting up the camera. It's a bit awkward, that one. Put that one straight, and that will be, it'd be much nicer if my son was here to help me, because I'm going to be sitting here. Let's have a look. Can you see my head? No, you can't. So we need to tilt it up and towards. Oh, hi Eric, how are you? So it needs to go up and then further towards the wall. The problem is that in itself is moving on its own. I could just put this in front and leave the stream running. No. I'm hoping you lot can actually hear me. Can you hear me fine? Hello? Let me make sure I've got the microphone set to. I'm going to do it to here, so you should. Right, can you guys hear me properly now? Oh God, that is much better, isn't it? Because you should be able to hear me from behind as well as in front now. Kind of edit it as I go along. So the first thing, I'll just put these lights on dull. I'm going to move that back as well. So we'll have that lamp there, which is going to be right in the back, you can see right in the back of the camera. So I'll put it there. Now, which one's that looking at? So let's put that there so that it's right out of my face when I'm recording. It will be quite bright, that one. I'm okay. I kind of needed a bit of motivation to do this video today. I was thinking, oh, I can't be bothered, but I've been recording it for quite a few days now. It's one of, and I know that only a few people will watch it, so it's kind of, oh, do I really want to spend like 10 hours of my life making a video that nobody's going to watch? You think, well, actually, yeah, you do. And the other thing is, how am I going to read the messages? Because I don't have. I'm not going to use my mobile phone, that's it. So what I'll do now is I have a new mount. So I should be able to move this off the table. And that'll pick me up. Should pick me up really nicely in the room. A shipment is due to arrive today, 4 hours ago. That already arrived, all smashed up and in pieces. Thank you very much, Amazon. So what I'm doing now, I'm putting a Manfrotto mount. Because I should take it off. I got this mount to go on my gimbal. Oh, you can't do that. But the problem with this mount is it's too big. It's going to go that way. I do things really fiddly. I've fixed my tool, my multi-tool kit, so come on, use the proper tools for the job. So I was using a file as a screwdriver the other day. So put that straight and then turn it up. So it doesn't hold tight. Not all tripods are equal, or mounts I should say. That should hold my phone. It's not perfect, it'll be flat. My friend was getting 150 views concurrent, and he was just sitting there wearing plastic ears. He had nothing good to say, and it's like amazing, you know, like, come on, let's get some people in there. Hi Alex, how are you? So I'm going to put that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my live stream on this instead of that big TV, because I can't actually see what's going on over there. So we go, make sure the volume's down. Library. Oh, hang on. That's really weird when you see yourself. So that needs to go in portrait mode, like that. Because that's the problem I have. When I put my phone down on the table, I have to keep looking at it. I can put that on my table like that now, in front of me. And keep an eye on you lot in chat. See what wonderful things you've got to say. Actually, I'll put it there so it's not blocking the view. Right, yes, Alex, go ahead. Remember, I might take a little while to answer. Alexa, screen off. Sorry if I've just messed all your Alexas up. So we want a light there. We're getting new material at the back soon. Let's put it back up because you can't see me. We're getting new material up here, grey. That look nice. Why do I look all white and pasted out? Yes, Alex, go ahead and ask. That's really weird. Oh, it's because it's right in front of the camera. Hang on. You'll just have to see the back of that lamp in the shot. That's better. Because if I get it too close to me, that's better. Bring it down. Can't really do two screens at once like this. Hang on. Make it all a bit dizzy. If we change the aspect ratio, that would help. So if I do that, and then I'll click on that one and bring that one down a bit. Is that more bearable for you lot to watch? Can you see that nicely? I might do a sit pop today, I might not. There's another light. This one, we're going to have nice and brown. Oh, that's too bright. So we have a new lamp, which I thought rather than spend, because I wanted to get a lamp and they're hundreds of pounds for the lamp that I want. So I thought just as a trial, which you're not really going to see very much of today, is I bought myself a lamp. See, that lamp's just going to be in the camera. There's not much I can do about that. So yeah, I've set this up to do like a emergency service one. So let's see if that works. No, there you go. Look. So that's flashing red and blue. So I think that was quite. It's got some good effects. Oh come on, I got more. My mate got more viewers just sitting there with silly ears on. Or should I just sit and wear a mask, like a silly mask, and do nothing? And he streamed for like free. Oh, I can't watch that. That is hurting my eyes. What do you reckon is a good colour for the back there? I don't think you're even going to see it on that, are you? With those other lights. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm testing out. Oh, this is just ridiculous. That's better. Yeah, testing out the bright. I don't. With these other lamps, this is like not even showing up at all. Green. I think they're quite bright. So I'm going to just put that one in and put that down the bottom here, shining up. I'm not going to put any colour in it, so just leave that on the floor and just see if that gives me a nice bit of light. So we get the camera out now. Hi Margarita, and bit more messy how you did the screen. It was best the first time. Okay, yeah, see all that's doing with that material is putting a bright white light down there. Well, when I go and sit down, we'll go back to full screen, okay? Just on one camera. So I'm just doing this so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm doing, but to be fair, you're not really going to see a huge amount anyway until I've got the camera set up. I'm going to do like, I've got it all in my head. Us people with Asperger's, we have our brain doing 1,000 things at once. So I need to try and stay focused. You might notice this new thing on the top here. That. Can you see that? Apart from that stupid light in the back. You know, I'm going to turn that light off while I'm setting up. It's just messing with that other camera. That should be easier to watch. That's better, isn't it? So that there is the receiver, and this receives up to two microphones. Oh, don't think it goes on that way around though. Well, that'd be great if I can't pull that off again, isn't it? I had to take it back because I put the clip on back to front. There we go. So let's put that on there. So go that way on. Right. It is, and you know what? You guys bought that camera. That's why my videos you should be getting my videos in 4K now. I can give you a nice close up of it if you'd like. Okay. There's a nice close up. And if you lot keep watching, I'll be able to get another one as well and just start. And I'm trying. The hardest bit I actually have in doing these videos is getting people to help out, because you can see there's a lot of work just to get set up. But, you know, sometimes think, should I just get my mobile phone out and just sit there and do the video? But I think people deserve, if they've watched all these adverts and earned money to buy the equipment, then I best work harder for it. I love this. I was going to talk about that, so I'll talk about that and that. I don't need that. I will keep the remote control. Put that flat. Don't need batteries. Don't need the remote control or a brolly or a balloon pump. Right, now I need to get these out. So this is like the transmitter. I got these off eBay. They wanted a lot of money on Amazon for these. I don't really like on that site very much, but yeah, I did. They didn't work at first because I didn't read the manual. You've got to read the manual. You've got to scan for frequencies, which actually I will do now just to make sure my 5G is not interfering in my sound. You have to press the button. I can tip this back and read it, can't I? Right, and then we go channel 2, group A, and then we go set, auto scan. Yeah, so we do an auto scan and it'll check what frequencies are being used. Oh, thank you. 1 like, that's brilliant. Right, and then we'll turn this one on. Pressing the power button would help. And we need to set it to channel 31. We can turn the power down on this. That's it, low power. And that's on 31. Okay, so we turned it on to low power, and that is pretty much broadcasting straight away now. I'll pop that under my jacket and thread the wire up. I put my mic quite low because I tend to put balloons near my mouth and they interfere. My little dead cat. Right. Yeah, it's trying to explain to people what needs doing. It scares them off because even just learning how to turn a microphone on and getting it set up. Like on the side of this camera, there's a lot of settings that you've got to get right. So I've got input 1 as mic, channel 1 as input 1, input 2 as mic, and then channel 2 as input 1. So that's done. And then we need to just turn the volume, turn the camera on quickly. Oh, it's a power button. And check that the voice level does not clip. I don't actually know what that is. It doesn't say how many dB it is. Let me shouting it. Doesn't, it clips to that, so I think that looks good. What I'm going to do as well, so that as I'm on my own, is I'm going to put a monitor up as well. So I'll have a little TV set up on this so that I can see, because the screen's so tiny on that camera. When you're sitting quite a long way away, you don't really always notice what's happening. The other thing's like, where is it? Is it in here? That's good, isn't it? When you don't even know where your stuff is. I don't even know where it is. It was in a. Oh, it's in a bag. Is it in this cupboard? Excuse me, sniffing. Oh, you can't hear that though. Right, let's have a look. The camera's switched off again. I don't need a power supply for that camera. It has an excellent battery. I finally sorted this out as well, so I can record outside and understand what it's doing and getting good quality sounds. So I don't need my other tripod. Let's put that away. This man what's it tripod has a thing built. Is that broke? It's actually cracked. Well, that didn't last very long, did it? Hang on a minute. I must have over tightened it the other day. Let's do that up. It doesn't need to come off. This just screws on the side of the tripod. Can you see? Can't see, can you? Let's get the camera nice and close, get a good close up of that. And we'll go on. How's that for you lot? So that'll fit on there. And then we can loosen that off. Usually the weight of the monitor is too much, because we're going to put that monitor on, but it's quite heavy. The rubber can come off it. We only put that on for protection. It'll just go on like that. And it's usually the battery that does it, so maybe let's not put that battery on, because I think that's a little bit over the top. We'll use that battery. That's a much better size. Put it on the back. And that should come straight on. There you go, straight on. Put that there. And I normally just, because it's quite lightweight, get a little twiddle and then do it up. Oh, that's alright. So we can put that quite close to the camera when I'm looking. Almost go underneath the camera itself. You've got to be careful because it will touch it. So yeah, that'll be fine there. It's a bit wibbly wobbly. Let's do that up. So that's that, and then there should be a HDMI lead which plugs in the back here. And then into that one. And what I can do to demonstrate that, put that there like that, and turn the camera on. Oh, in. We'll be able if I plugged it on the in. There we go, in. Are we having it? So there you go, you can see my hand waving in front of the camera. That's beautifully well done. The only problem with that is it, oh no, has it switched that off? Yeah, you can leave both on. So I've got a cover here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put I know roughly how tall I am when I'm sitting down. That colour looks nice. Do that up. Good afternoon. Oh, there we are. Lovely. So we're going to get ready to record. So we'll switch to the other camera now and put the other lights on. A bit more light. Otherwise you get grainy image on that camera. Let's turn that. Doesn't seem to be doing a great deal of difference, that light. Is that not very bright? What's wrong with it? Let's turn it up. How's that? That is weird. Right, now I can play around with this light down here, which I'm going to put between my legs. God, that is hot. Now I'll push that forward because that's blocking a lot of the light. Oh, hang on, I forgot to switch the camera, haven't I? Sorry. Let's switch the camera to... That's alright. I mean, there's not exactly a great deal going on at the moment. Camera from the wall. Well, that's a bit better, apart from the eyeballs. Let's move this man's head out the way. How's that? You can still see glass jars up there anyway. I'm going to leave it like that because I think that's probably the best we're going to be able to get anyway. Yeah, I think that's good enough, apart from me having to take the camera off the wall. So let's try red. Blue. Green. I can't act, oh hang on. I can see a green tinge on my beard now. Bit of a red. Let's move that right forward. Yeah, I don't think this lamp is bright enough to do the effects that I want to do. Let's tuck that in. An orange, oh dear. Apparently orange is a really bad colour to use when you're videoing, but it looks like that's what we're going to be using anyway. Now I can see the door. So what I'm going to do, shut that door. We turn the fish tank off so you don't have to listen to that in the background. And put the camera. Yeah, it's pretty much useless, that lamp. For red anyway. How's that? Yeah, that's good. I like that. Hello. Don't know why I'm doing that. We're not synchronizing anything. I think that is literally only going to flash on a very small area. What about if I put it there on the table? Can you can't see it. I don't think you can see it. But that's definitely changing the colours on the wall. I do like that. So let's face that towards me. So I'm going to do that towards the ceiling, that one. Can we loosen it up? So we bounce that off the ceiling. Oh, come on. So that is really a really good effect. let's get my phone back. I'm dressed up as a robber. I thought that was funny as well. I think I'm going to nearly be ready. The stream is looking good. Hi Thomas, how are you? It's great to have you in the room chit-chatting with me. So that doesn't seem to want to tilt, so it looks like that's how it's going to stay. Like that. Now if I do the camera like that, that'll hold it. So I'm going to try and get that to stay there and keep an eye on it. That lamp is way too bright in my eyes. And we're going to go for the flashing blue and red. Oh, I was recording all the time there, so that's good, yeah, because I just want to play that back and see what that's like. See if it actually picks my voice up nicely. Yeah, I like that. Can we delete it? No, it just wants to keep playing it again. Oh, hang on, if you click on it and then press delete. Like that. Now deleting. Right, it says it's finished. We press thumbnail. Right, is the camera come back on? The monitor? So the monitor seems to have switched itself off for some reason. Which isn't particularly... Is it because I've opened the screen up? What about if I close it? That's a bit rubbish, isn't it? Was the battery dead? I think the battery died. Trying to get anything done. Delay, delay, delay. I don't even know how to get that off, that battery. Turn that off. How do you get the battery out? I guess because the battery's just been sitting in the cupboard for months, it's decided it just doesn't want to work. Try, oh, it took so long getting ready. Let's try this battery. Battery. What's a battery? Does anyone know what a battery is? Let's try that. That is weird. It's just completely dead. Is that battery broken as well? I don't like random problems with electrical equipment. Give my mod back. Grrr. Nobody has mod at the moment. You didn't do anything, Sammy. I think maybe you having mod encouraged to a few other people to be stupid in the chat, that's all. You know, like coming in and messing around and making your name up and stuff. Right, I think that might have been just battery issues. If we need mod, well, I'll make you mod when in a sec. But I don't think we're going to need it because I know how to deal with them anyway now. Right. So keep typing and chit-chatting. I am back indoors, having painted all of the cocktail sticks. Let me show you the rather dangerous sea urchin that I was referring to earlier. Now, we don't really want flashing lights. I know this is why we got flashlights, because we're going to do something dangerous. Don't do this. So this is what's inspired me to create what we're going to do today. A nice big spiky sea urchin. So we'll leave that there a sec, and I will put on what is a mood calming colour. Let's try purple. There we go. We have a little bit of purple in the air. So I don't need my safety gloves now. So this is the ball we're going to be using. I was going to be using a green one before, but the green screen hid it a lot. So we're not using that. And I did go and purchase 300 cocktail sticks, which I painted. And then I found out I've already got 500 of them. But looking at the comparison between the two, these are like porcupine quills. These 500s are substantially shorter. I don't even know if you can see that, about a centimetre shorter. So what I'm going to do, these absolutely stink. Right, who are you going to beat up, Sammy? That's funny. There's going to be a lot of editing in there, so I might want to put my phone. There's going to be a lot of editing in this video. So what I'll do is get all of these cocktail sticks back out and spread them out, and then we will change the camera angle again, and we'll do a little bit of time lapse. Excuse me. Right, that could just buzz away in the corner. Let's move the camera now. So when I do this now, the camera's going to have to be very close to the table. And I can switch the microphones off, because I don't record any sound when I do this bit. So yeah, Sammy, what were you saying? Was that aimed at me? What does your wife think of you about this? Well, I don't have a wife. And if I did have a wife, she would thoroughly support me, wouldn't she? Because why wouldn't anyone? So let's get that camera set up. We have to move it out a bit more now. Put it there. Sammy, I've given you plenty of chance to respond and you just don't talk now. I could probably zoom in on that. Now that needs to go on. The camera to do this has, can you see me up there? Yeah. The camera has to be in manual mode to do time lapse. And that's great because that stops the camera from focusing and defocusing when you're trying to work on stuff. Yeah, I might. So get the light in quite close now. And I'm going to switch this little one off because I'm not sure whether that flickers. What have I done with the remote for the lamp now? I've forgotten already. Yeah, my wife would be very happy with me doing this. Where is the remote? I don't want to have a lamp now which only has pink as a light source. Okay, there we are. Let's put it on. Put it on white. Oh, blimey, that's bright. Let's turn it off. So yeah, you can chit chat to me a lot now because this is going to be like a time lapse. I've got an orange. I wonder if it's to do that on purple. So this doesn't really matter, does it? I just want to get the camera nice and close. That wasn't close enough. And take off anti-shake because we're not going to be shaking anything. Menu. Record setup. Time lapse. 1 second. Return. Exit. Return. Exit. And then record. And that is now recording time-lapse footage of, let's get comfy. So yeah, if you've got anything to say, now's the good time to chat because I can sit and watch you. So I'm going to try and keep this ball in the same position, and one way of doing that would be to find some stickers. So I'm going to get a sticker. Put a white sticker on the desktop. Just so that I know exactly where to place. Why is that lamp like that? That lamp shouldn't be behind there. That's better. So that's going to go loose. Okay. Well, Sammy's left the room. Sammy's obviously disgusted because they had about 10 different accounts and we're making up loads of troll accounts, mate. That's what I reckon anyway. So let's put a dot where I would like the ball to be. That's where the ball should live. So let's get these and lay them out nicely. This is going to take quite some time to do. I'm going to put that there. Trouble, Alex, thanks. I don't even see Alex on my screen. Oh, here we go. Eric, you have a nice photo. So we'll put the white ends in and let's get going. Hopefully this is going to be the right. Probably need to come even further forward to stay in the good. Oh, hang on a minute. I need to do something. I did this before where I didn't focus it properly. And it zoomed in a bit as well. Let's zoom in. And then zoom out. And what we can do is press stop. Just stop this again. This all stoppy starty stuff because I don't know what I'm doing. Right, and put it on auto, and then press autofocus. No? Put it on manual. I think we're done. Are we recording? We are actually recording now, at last. And we've got the camera focused properly. Yeah, properly. How many hours does it take? Well, this particular video that might last around 10 minutes is a little bit more complicated, but there'd be easy like 5 or 6 hours work just to make this video. A lot of it's just setting up, but my usual 10-minute videos would be 2 to 3 hours of work. Pretty much know what I'm doing on most of the videos. This is like new to me because obviously I've had to learn how to do time-lapse. There's so many things that you've got to learn. And I mean, do you account the time that you have to go and buy the stuff to do the stuff with? You know, it was 2 journeys just to get the cocktail sticks and the ball that I'm using. I think it's going to look quite good when it's done. I don't know why people are buzzing me. I've Let me just go on my WhatsApp. I shouldn't really be reading this, but I don't care. Okay. I can edit the thing in anyway. Oh, I've got to put the chat back up, haven't I? Forgot about that. Okay. This is sort of like a foamy. It's like foam and something inside. You'll be able to hear it. It's a really weird noise when you're pushing these in. And the purpose, well, if you want to know the purpose, you're going to have to watch the video. And to be honest, is there ever a purpose to whatever I do? I don't think there ever is a purpose. At the moment, I'm just putting cocktail sticks that are being painted black into a ball. And that's it. Oh, don't want that one in there. I
did try the other day to put them in neatly and in line, but it doesn't ever work out like that. You always end up going off. So yeah, the bigger cocktail sticks, I was using barbecue skewers. They kind of destroyed the ball because there's big air gaps inside of the foam. I don't know how they've created these. It's almost like a punk rocker's hairdo. Can you see it on camera? Hang on. See if you can even see what I'm doing. Yeah, you can just about see what I'm doing. That's good that you like balloons. Definitely in the right channel. I mean, you're probably not going to see a great deal of balloons at the moment, as I'm busy. Yeah. Today I'm wearing glasses, and I've been trying really hard to find a good opticians that can get some good glasses for me for my YouTube channel, and I do believe I found that. Wow, look at that. Actually, I'm not meant to be showing the camera because the camera's not interested in what I'm doing. All the camera's interested in is taking one picture per second, and after a minute it would have took 60 pictures. So to make 1 minute's worth of video, I've got to do, well, how much have I got to do? I forgot now. 60 pictures. I forgot again. This is the thing with time lapse. You don't know how fast to go, but because I've practiced, I know that as long as I put one of these in a second, you're going to see me put 60 of them in a minute. That's it. I think. I don't really know now. My brain is broken. Do I have merch? Nope. I'm not having any merch until I've got 100,000 subscribers. I am pleased that 20% of my subscribers actually watch the videos, so that's good. That's the highest. Most people get around about 12% views. I've been noticing that the views don't really go up much now, not like they used to, and that's mainly through YouTube, because I've watched people and they're begging. There's people that had loads and loads of views, but they just don't create content. I watch them and they're like begging, oh, my subscribers are not watching my videos, and I'm like, well, all you do is moan about the fact that no one's watching your videos and you don't make good content anymore. I mean, I get really bored making videos sometimes. It is a challenge. I mean, just to sit here and think, what should I do? I've not even got it on the camera. What should I do today? Should I go out for a walk, or should I sit in my house on my own, putting cocktail sticks into a foam football? And, you know, it takes a lot of dedication. But when you've done it, sometimes you watch the video and it's amazing. And I mean, not everyone's going to like the videos, but it's great when you get emails and messages from people telling them how, you know, genuinely it's changed their lives. I mean, not like, you know, changed their lives, but how important it has been for them. I mean, I've watched people on Twitch, and they've got me through some really, really tough times, and they don't know what they're doing. They just think they're sitting there playing a boring game, you know, and they've only got 6 people there, but I've watched them every night for 3 or 4 months in a row until I've got myself out my pit. And then they go into a little pit, you know, because streaming and dealing with people. Would you like me to do it? I'm going to do that for you. If you remind me, I'm going to do that on video in a minute. Did I call myself Goop? Like, hello, my name is Goop, and today I am wearing glasses. So if you look at, oh, I'm not allowed to show it. Well, anyway, you can't really see this, but I'm doing like a spiral effect. So I'm going to turn the ball over now. so that people can actually see on the camera what I'm doing. I must have put in about 100 now. Do any of the viewers think, just as an interest, I mean, how many people are here? 6 people are here. 2 of those would be me. Just from a comment I left, because not all of you are on my Facebook account, you know, like Tangobaldy Balloon Master. I'm not really using that. You just go on my normal Tangobaldy Facebook, my public one. Someone sent me a message on, well, they left a comment on one of the videos, and just remember, none of the comments are public until I say yes to them. And they said they were disturbed by the fact that I was using my children to, I don't know, advertise my sexual fetishism. I can't even say the word of it. You scare my dad. Do you know me in real life? I'm not a very scary person, you know. But yeah, and I looked up what a sexual fetishism is, whatever, and I'm like, dang, there's nothing in my channels like that. And then I thought, for the person to even think in that manner, they must be looking my channel up and thinking, oh, wonder if this black's weird, wonder if he's going to do this and do that. And they must view me in their own, like, weird, perverted manner. But yeah, but a few people have just said to me to ignore them. I thought I'd share that with you. So I've just asked, do you think that me putting cocktail sticks into a, let's get that right, foam ball is in any way depraved or weird? Because I don't think it is. And like I said to him, I don't love balloons. Like someone in their chat. Oh yeah. Yeah, I love pretending to be angry. Oh, I'm not pretending though in some people, it's real. I'm not. Yeah, that is quite scary. You can tell your dad that I watch my videos with the big beard and they scare me too. Oh. I am growing my beard a little bit more at the moment. Not for long, but enough. I like to have a bit of a laugh with my beard again. So yeah, the amount of time I've sat here putting these in, when I'm finished, it'll only be like a 2-minute video, putting the cocktail sticks in. I will speed it up a little bit because when we did the first part of this video where I painted them, we put the cocktail sticks onto a piece of cardboard, one at a time, but Bradley helped me do that. So, and that was about 3 minutes long, the video. Wow, I'm getting proper achy arms doing this. It was easier on the card because you could grab a handful of cocktail sticks and just poke them in the card, but this doesn't. I mean, when I've got around this far, I might be able to just put them down. And don't worry, I'll do a nice close-up shot of this for you as well so you can see. So yeah, I'm going to put that down on the table now. Oh, give my arms a rest. No, it wasn't. It was in normal life, if you could call it normal. I didn't cut my hair or shave my beard for a year, a whole year, just to see what it would go like. And just to see how many people would feel it necessary to tell me that I should shave my beard. Because I live in a town where everyone has an opinion about, not everyone, but a lot of people have an opinion. And most people don't even know me in this town. They think they know me. And I love the ones that you see in the town that you've helped out in the past. You know, helped to move home, babysat their kids, giving them money, giving them cars, PlayStations, and then they look at you and treat you like you're a piece of crap when they walk past you because you don't give them shit anymore. Ah. But there are some lovely people where I live at the moment. I mustn't dwell on the bad side. I did find somebody on the internet last night, and he was talking about positivity, and he was saying that if you're always positive and upbeat, there's something wrong with you. Right, let's have a look. I'm from Australia, and we have a sport called well, I'm only going to score a goal in a computer game, aren't I? Not in real life. I'm like one of those little Subbuteo football players. Massive head and little body, mate. Except now I've got a massive head and a fat body. I ain't going anywhere. Imagine me. Can I download Tangobaldy in the game? That would be hilarious if that was if I could see that. Send me a link to that game if you really can download me, because that would be funny. Send me an email at tangobaldy@gmail.com with a link to that game with me in it, and we'll look at it on the live stream in about 10 minutes time when I've finished putting all these hundreds of cocktail sticks in this balloon. No, it's not even a balloon. No, I'm losing my mind already. I should have counted. Drive you lot nuts. Like 127, 128, 129. Should we get 130, 131, 132. Wow, there are so many left. I think I'm about halfway through. So anyway, I don't know if you've ever seen in my video, but I've got a ping pong ball lampshade. And that's kind of what this is what I'm doing for. It's because I can't find any art and crafty shops that, or shops that sell decor in there that I like. You know, they only make stuff that everybody likes. And if you want to buy stuff that you want, that's individual, they call it bespoke, then you have to pay silly money for it. So I am creating a sea urchin because that's what I want. And if that means I have to spend a whole day putting cocktail sticks into a ball, that's what I will do, because I hardly have much to do otherwise. $140, 141. I think when I stream next, we should play a game together. And if you're here for the whole hog, as they say, I will be doing some balloon requests afterwards. Oh, that's a shame, Nick. I need to turn these round because I'm turning them around, and then I'm forgetting that the camera needs to see what I'm doing as well. Trying to time it correctly so that I'm doing about 1 a second, because if you go too fast you miss, the video won't capture me putting them in. I mean, if you timed it right, you could do it. I do stop frame animation a lot of the time. I enjoy doing that. I don't put any of those videos online. But you can move something while the camera's automatically time-lapsing. And you can get into like a rhythm. So you'll have a shot took every 10 seconds. So you can like move the object quickly, take your hand out of the way, and the camera will take a picture. And you quickly move it again, take your hand out of the way. which is good if you know what you're doing. Whereas this, I can't do 10 seconds times 300. I'd be here for hours. Does anyone even know how long that is? Oh, that'd be great, yeah. I mean, what I could do sometime is set up one of those Google share things, you know, where you share an album. You can. I won't share a Google Space or something, because some people do rather naughty things and get my channel banned. I'm beginning to get down to the last lot of these, and I might actually need to buy more cocktail sticks. Can you believe it? Can you even see what I'm doing from up there? It's like just black sticks going into a black ball. You definitely wouldn't want to step on this at the beach. So I've got only a small amount of cocktail sticks left now. Maybe about 50 left over. So I need to be careful where I put them. I've got 2 gaps, so that was about half of the ball. So let's just carry on. If I can fill these 2 gaps in around the side, that'll be fine. I'll try and speed it up a bit as well, because I am getting rather bored. Does anyone have cactus in their house? So I've got a cactus and it's always stabbing me in the fingers. Right under my nail the other day it went. So I keep forgetting how dangerous they are. And I go to reach to open the window and then stick my finger into the cactus. I've heard people falling over into cactuses. Imagine that if they're like in the wild and you fall over into like a large growth of cactus. So what I'll do as well with this is I'll take a high res photo of this and put this on my channel. So what I'll do is I've got a few balloons that I want to get rid of. So we can incorporate that in this video. So would you like some blow to pop videos? So I can hold that in my hand now, that's feeling much safer. So there's my hard drive switch on my PC. So my girl, are you from the UK? I mean, are you all from the UK? I know we have people from Australia in. Because usually what happens is most people just come here and they go, oh, Tangobaldy's live, and they come into the show and then 30 seconds later they're like, well, this is rubbish. And then they go. And they never hang around to actually see what might happen. And I said, my friend just sat there with plastic ears on last night, 3.5 hours. And he did super chats as well. He got like $60 of super chats. I'm like, why would they do that as well? It's crazy. Because it's not like he gets 60. I think it's 70% of the money goes to you and the other 30 goes to Google. But he was like, he could not believe that he could just sit there, and his video was called sound check. That was it. It was literally just a video to check his microphone. and he had so many people viewing it, he thought, well, there's no point turning this off now. And he's one of those YouTubers that talk about other people's videos and other people's points of view. He's quite controversial, but he's sensible. You would probably call him a baby boomer. I don't know if that's an endearing term. I think I'm a baby boomer as well. I don't know. Someone who's born before a certain date, isn't it? So yeah, I'm down to my last 10 cocktail sticks now. And this is looking absolutely awesome. I have a list down here of descriptive words, and I've done an English course and I still don't know how to speak properly. I'm down to the last 2 or 3. Lovely. Definitely running out of space for them. So it looks like I'm gonna I will tell you how much this is gonna cost to make. I'm gonna need another £1's worth of paint and £1's worth of cocktail sticks. So this ball, when it's finished, would have cost me £5 Great British pounds. And I believe that is going to be well worth it. Yeah, I think the fact that it's literally someone sends us, like an emote in the live chat, and then Google gets, a big percentage of it. I do think it's fair that Google take money for the advertising revenue. But like on me, I bet I don't even get any advertising revenue, because people always report my channel and I only get revenue after my live stream most of the time, because I'm too lazy to go out there and see, So I'm going to check it now, because that ball is done. So I'm going to go and check to see if I've been demonetized already. It's not like I've said anything or done anything wrong, but you know what it's like. Every one of my videos gets reported anyway, because so many haters out there, isn't there? So I'm just going to put that up on screen. Click on there and go to YouTube Studio, and then go to Videos, Live. Yeah, look, limited, straight away. Let's request a review. They're pretty good. They'll take that limitation off straight away. But yeah, I've not had that many views anyway. But every penny counts. If I don't get any pennies, then we won't be able to get anything nice. So let's stop that video recording. If I can remember where the button is to press stop. Where is the button gone? I think that's done. So there is what you've been sitting watching being made. It's quite spectacular. It looks better, and now I say I've got to do, ouch, the back of it as well now. So I'm going to turn my lights off. Go back to me double cam again. Someone said they liked it like that. So that's hang on, there's one. That looks like the desktop. I'm really confused now. Why is that showing a desktop? Wow. Let's put that screen down there and put that screen there. So I'm going to have a little cup of tea now. That's what you preferred, wasn't it? When it was like that, you found that best. So we turn this camera off for a minute. Wow, that's really tight. This tripod is not ideal for this camera. I'm going to put that camera out the way safely. Turn that off. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. Should we give the fishes a little bit of drink? I'm going to get used that in the video as well. And I had some, oh, where are they? I bought some brand new balloons for this video. Use them. Right, those are the new balloons. We'll use those. I'm probably going to record that as well. Let's have a look. This one, get on that screen please. There must be something in my live stream. Let's have a look on the edit. Well, there's nothing in my title that should make it limited. Well, I'll have to contact YouTube. See what they're saying. Not that it really matters anyway. Right. Yeah. Yeah, it does. It's really difficult to do close-ups because my cameras are fixed. One's fixed up. Which way am I going to go? One's fixed that way on the wall, which is over there, and the other one is like down here. And I have had them on tripods before with extensionies, but you end up tripping over the wires, and I've already got wires everywhere. That's why when I use my camera, I use batteries only, I don't use cables. I definitely need a new tripod. That's a Manfrotto one, but that camera is way too heavy for that tripod. This is supposed to have a fluid head mount, which it kind of works when you're doing this. When you're panning, that's quite nice. But if you try and use it on this one, you can see it just drops. It's too, you can see it's jerky. And if you do it up, you can see when you stop it has that little jerk. But obviously the left you can pan, because you can loosen it off on the left like that. But yeah, it's too heavy. I think Sammy is somebody I know. Sammy. I think Sammy has a lot of other accounts. So I was having a cup of tea. Let's get to cup of tea. Oh yeah, feed the fish. And turn that light off for a moment. So we feed the fish. You like some munchies? There you go, have some of that. Proper little slapping noises, mate. Let's get a drink of water. I think I've got like a deli belly because I had chocolate. So what would the next part of the video be? Can anyone think what that would be? Oh, you haven't seen this one for a long time, and nobody's seen this for ages. I haven't really made use of it. Look, this, I call this the Balloon Buster 5 million. Look at that. Bed of nails. And the problem with that, too many nails. It needed to be half the size, so I'm going to do the Balloon Buster 10 million and do half the amount of nails in it next time. Yeah, most of them get banned. Oh, Tangobaldy! I need to get some milk. I know what I can do. Sammy was here when I was doing my 72-hour live streams. So I'm going to take a little break. Get me a cup of tea. Oh, all over the carpet. That's why I've got carpet tiles. Do you know, people who say buy carpet tiles because if you ever damage your carpet tiles, you can just pull one out and put a new one in. But it doesn't work like that, because then you have a new looking carpet tile in the midst of all of the worn out ones. The reason you get carpet tiles is, let's get the camera to number one, is you can just throw them away. And let me get the microphone as well. That might help you guys if I'm right over there. Let's put it here and switch that to that way. Then you shouldn't be able to hear the computer in the background. If you hear a bit of background vibration on the floor, just let me know, because I can. Hang on, where's the mic thing? I've got something which I can use. So there we go, put that there. I've got this. This is a poor man's sound insulator, so I just put this under the microphone. And then it can't hear the vibration from the computer. So let me just check. Hello. Right. Let's quickly go through all of your lovely comments to see if I've missed anything of great importance. Right, well, Ninja got banned again. Ninja, whatever you did, I don't know, but you're gone. Poonam Rani. Oh, we can show that. Caden McDonald got thrown out. Ninja got thrown out. Right, let's have a look. Pennywise says hi. Eric says hi. Trouble Alex says hello. I will do a do a sit to pop. If you're still in the room and you've done a request, I will have to write it down because I don't. Sit pop. We can do a sit to pop for Trouble Alex. Okay, what other requests? Margarita. Hello, Margarita. It's great to have you in here. Eric, I think you do a lot of comments on my channel. So, yeah, hello to you. So, Yorak, they're banned from ages ago anyway, so... Right, do I reuse the cocktail sticks? No, I don't actually use them at all. I bought them specifically just for the video. Can you do a blowing video with your family? I think we've done those, but yeah, they're not. There's nobody here. It's just me at the moment. I need to move this screen down because I keep looking up. Hang on. There you go. That's better. It's very bright out there at the moment. So yeah. Oh, Tanja, I think that's how you pronounce it. No, I still haven't purchased any balloons yet. The Bell Bow. Bigger balloon, like a 14-inch. Crystal colour. Book. I'll write it down on my notebook. 14-inch balloon. Problem is, balloons deteriorate, Crystal. For Tanja. Yeah. The balloons deteriorate after a while. I mean, some of the balloons I've had for over a year now, and they're in airtight containers, but they're getting a bit rubbish. So I need to clear that out and have a good sort out. And then I'll be doing an order, and I know it sounds like a long time, but it's going to be August when I do my big order, so September. So we're going to kind of like hanging in there with the balloons at the moment. Pennywise, are you still here? Because I did remember your request from a while back. I'm writing that down. You wanted a tutorial on how to inflate modelling balloons. The bell ball balloons are the one of the best. They're getting really big and tight. Right, bell ball. Thing is, I did go on a shopping trip to buy balloons, and I was expecting to come back with a basket full of Amscam balloons, which are really good as well, but they just didn't have the stock. This country's so low on stock like that, it's not really a priority for anyone to bring into the country, I suppose. So I didn't get any that day, but so what I've been doing is spending money on things like that. This microphone set to improve the audio quality. Yeah, but yeah, I've got quite a bit of money saved towards buying stuff. What was the last thing I bought? Yeah, this microphone cost me, and I bought myself a bed out of my own money because I needed a bed. So basically, all my money. What, I look absolutely awful on this picture. Maybe if I had a different face. If I do this. Do you think if I sit like this, I would get more viewers? Because this is basically what my friend did. He just sat here and he was going, he's sitting here like that, not with his mask on. and he would say, I think I've got a bit of hair in my eyes. You can kind of tell if you touch a balloon with your fingers when it's going to go, but sometimes they just pop. Right, I'm going to sit here until I get 10 likes. I want 10 likes. This is how the other YouTubers do it. I am going to cry. If I don't get 10 likes, I'm just going to sit here and cry because I can't cope. Oh, my life, it'll be over. Come on. Come on. I've got 4. 4 is not enough. Why would you only have 4 likes? Don't make me get my stick out. Click the like button. See what you've turned me into now? Shut the door. Oh, well, that was rubbish. Someone's parked a car in the way. Let's do that again. And a tripod. There are still only 4 likes on the channel. We would like 5. The door is closed. Right, you lot are going to make me suffer. Do you know how sweaty it is in this? Do you know how sweaty this mask is? Hello, my name is Goop, and today I'm wearing glasses. Nah, still 4 likes. Come on. Give me a like. 1 more like. So I'll just do 5. I'll be happy with 5 likes. Please. If you want to have an interesting live stream, you need to put a like in, because otherwise you're going to just have to watch this weird man in a mask getting more and more desperate because it's sweaty and sweaty. Well, there's one way to get rid of all the viewers. Down to 4. Well done. Can we get that down to 0 viewers? And then I can go back to work. Somewhere is my mobile phone. Let's have a look. Not working, so I've had my tea anyway. Wow.
I'm going to need to drink my tea. You lot have made me suffer sitting in this mask. I did not get a single like. So I don't know what skills my friend's got that I haven't got, that he was able to sit with stupid ears on like that for all those hours and earn near enough like $100 for doing practically nothing at all. So I should be telling him it was a complete disaster for me. And all it did was make it that I had 0 viewers left in my channel. Oh dear. So we'll be putting him back away, and he's giving you a rather stern look. So who likes wasabi peanuts? Well, he's got my glasses. Bit cheeky. Well, now I can see better. Why would he want to wear those? See, you're coming back to watch the channel now. This has that got writing on it? That actually, that's got Chinese writing on it. But it's so difficult to read. So I'm going to eat this now. Oh, that foul. Ugh. For anyone that's just joined in, I've took a short break because I'm going to record the next part of the video that was meant to be for Sunday, and it's now Monday now. So it'll be Tuesday you'll see the video that I've been recording. I'll eat another. Let's eat. 6 wasabi covered, I can't even focus, 6 wasabi covered peanuts in one go. Oh my gosh. Whoa, that's the way to eat them. I'm not eating any more of them. Not now. That that was like fire in my nostrils. Right. Let's get a bit cheeky here now. I'm going to show you how to get the likes. We're on 4 likes. All you have to do
all you have to do is click on the video.
Show you how to get the likes. We're on 4 likes.
And press the like button. Are you ready for this? I've just clicked it. And there's 5.
All you have to do...
Can we mute that? Look at me like munching away. Munching away like a... Munching away. Is this going to come blasting out my speaker? And here comes another like from someone who likes me. Number 6. There you go. And then we're going to go for one more. Number 7. I think my channel has now been monetized. Let's have a look. No. That's because I'm on the wrong channel. Hang on a minute. Yeah, we need to not be on that page. Hang on a minute. This is where I can end up messing it all up. Last one. Hang on. Got 8. So I can now go and drink my tea because itching head. Right, that's good. My moderators are in the room. That's me. So he can go. And then it's me. And that's should be my other moderator in. There's my other moderator. So they're keeping themselves busy. Okay, hopefully. I'm going to go back onto YouTube a sec. Right, that's definitely the right channel. Yeah, see, I need to go to Tangobaldy. Have I got 89,000 subscribers? How amazing is that? And I am king. That should be me. Yep, Tangobaldy's in there. So... I need to go to YouTube Studio. I love my tea. When do you know the moment when it pops? So you can blow a balloon up, and when you're are you there? If you're there, Tanya, I wish I know how to pronounce your name. Let me try and do Google Translate. Tanja. English detected. Well, it's not English, is it? Tanjar. So what about vengeance? What does that sound like? Vengeance. So what about Tanjar? Maya. I bet I'll see if I've got that right. Maya. Says it's German. Tanya. Maya. Tanya Maya. Do you know, I might remember how to say your name next time. Right, and then we got copy, paste.
Manuel Muñoz. Manuel Muñoz. Manuel Muñoz.
Manuel Muñoz.
Manuel Muñoz. Manuel Muñoz.
Muñoz. Okay. What I could do now is take some pictures with my camera of that sea urchin. Put the big light on. So I know the camera can take, this camera here can take quite good pictures, so we'll try and get a good picture of that sea urchin on its own, minus its sticker. Probably, oh, those LED lights are proper flicky, aren't they? Let's turn that on. That's proper too zoomed in. So what I could do is try. Let's try and get a picture of that with different colours on it. We need to put you back on a different camera, don't we? Because nobody can watch. There we go. So if we try on. I'm going to turn the main lights off to see whether that's flicking. Do you know what? That isn't flicking. That's really good. The white light that I've bought doesn't flick. Could definitely turn the flash off on that. Can we turn the flash off? There must be a turning off flash button. Let's try that. So if we try red, oh, that's nice and moody, isn't it? Look at that. It's from above. I think if we do them all from above. Right, red, oh, green, blue, what about normal? That's definitely too bright. Try normal lighting. And then bright white. Try that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you these on the screen, because you can't really see. That's good. Turn that off. You can't really see very clearly what's happening. How's the battery doing in this? Battery's fully charged. I really like this camera. I mean, most of you would probably remember, but I broke my really nice camera. It made me sad. So I've gone over to using something like this, which is a bit more traditional, but it's got a decent camera lens protector on it, and it's heavy, but at least I know it's always going to work. Not like that Sony one that got trashed. Well, that was a sad day when that happened. See, I've had a lot more fun with the... Oh, that wasn't good. Put that away. Oh no, I need the I don't know where that is now. Where's the... Let's get the memory card out. Show that on the screen to you. There we go. So, top screen. That's the one. That's the where it needs to go. I like that. So we can pop that up there, and I probably can just show you all the pictures that are on this camera. Don't forget, we'll show them all. Let's put that up there as well. We do full screen. So there is full screen. What do you think to that? That's with that LED lamp that we've just bought. Shall I ask her? Is anybody out there? Oh, Brandon, you got there before me. I was just going to type, is there anybody left? So that's what I created earlier on in the live stream. And I've took it under different colour lights. So the next one will be... I think that's just normal tungsten light. And hi, Brandon. I think I've already said hi, but I'm going to say it again anyway. Looking pretty hench in your profile picture there. I look like that underneath my fat. You know what? My whole life I've been really, really fit and healthy, and I've never been able to look like that. And this one is, I don't know what colour that is, but that does look really nice. Oh, just in case you can't hear me. Okay, the next one. Yeah, I mean, this isn't even a balloon video stream, really. This is more of me testing out my small... I bought this lamp for £20 because I need a coloured lamp to go behind me. And I thought, well, if I spend 20 on one instead of £350, I can kind of play with it. A bit like when you just buy a torch. And it's not that bad. It's nice for photography. I could see on that one it's put a bit of a shadow. Maybe I should put a video up. Yeah, I think to get a body like that, I do know you have to starve yourself quite a lot to get to that stage. You have to like build it all up, do all the work, and then not eat for a fortnight so you can get all the bone. That's brilliant. Yeah, get all of the muscles showing. So one of my friends does bodybuilding, and majority of the time he looks like a big, fat, chunky geezer. And then when he's lost all his weight, you can just see all his veins and his muscles, and he's like the Hulk. Green. Oh, that's definitely oversaturated. That's coming across much better on my bottom monitor. My top monitor is an AOC monitor, which is okay, but it's still cheapish. But my Aegon down below is like the colour reproduction on that is perfect. And I'm waiting for it to pop up on the screen over there. Nope. There you go. It's oversaturated on your monitor as well. It just looks terrible. I don't know whether I can actually adjust the image. Should we try a filter? What's a filter do? Effect filters. Oh, this could be fun. Chroma key, colour key. Let's do a colour key. Oh yeah, look at this. We can drop the contrast down. Make that proper moody. Look at that. Or we can even go black and white. No? Nah, gamma's no good. It's just going to stay red. Wow. And opacity as well. Oh, I like that. Let's give it some more contrast. That's like this. Look at that. It's like got proper sunshiny now, isn't it? Ah, blinding. Oh, I like that. Let's delete that. I don't want that on my thing. I didn't know that OBS has some amazing stuff in its repertoire. Shall we have a little play with let's go and see what other pictures we've got here. Oh, that was the moon. Now I would really like that picture of the moon. That is nice. Let's flick through. Done quite well, mate, taking that picture, didn't I? Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly look through. I'm going to give you a sneak preview of the videos that I've been editing. So, edit today. Urchin ball. So, outside, you can watch the time lapse of it. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Right, so when I can stop this video from playing automatically. So yeah, what you do is I'll put that up there and full screen it and play it. And there you go, you get a sneak preview of the unedited video of us putting cocktail sticks in a piece of cardboard. I think being as you lot have been watching me and it's been pretty boring this stream. That's not boring, I love it. So there you go. Oh, that started again. Oh, don't click that button. I need to click end the stream button. So the next one would be spraying them. What's this one? I don't even know what's in this video. Oh, that's nothing. That's just a picture. That's after I've sprayed them. This is me spraying them. So can we play that? So there's me and me. You won't see this in the video. Not like this, because this is just like really slow and boring. So let's do I'm going to put a filter on this to see what it looks like. Oh, wrong one.
That really feels like a minute, right? So if we get
That
the
was
camera,
30
yeah, fine.
seconds.
Yeah, that's long enough for me. Oh, come on. It's nice in the middle, yeah? Cross in the middle. On my finger.
No, it's
So
not
now
colour,
I'll start
was it?
spraying. I might stand up for this. I'll see how the wind is.
Let's have a go, see what happens to it. Oh, where'd it go? I think I just closed it for some reason. Try it again.
But yeah, I'll meet you back inside the house in a few minutes. And a couple escaped.
So the gamma.
It's quite effective, the black paint, I think.
I'm going to
I'll
do
see
this
you
in the
a couple of minutes.
post-editing,
Well, not a couple, I won't
contrasting.
see. I'll just see you.
Oh, wow, look at that.
So yeah, we've sprayed this.
Can we do
now,
this black and white?
I'm going to leave
Yeah.
them to dry. I'm not sure how long they'll take.
Oh,
because
that's
the rice
pretty.
is so small on the can. But yeah, I'll meet you back inside the house in a few minutes.
But that wasn't the one I
And a
wanted.
couple escaped. So you can see it's quite effective, the black paint, I think. So I'll see you in a couple of minutes. No, I won't see you. I'll just see you indoors.
No?
So yeah, we've sprayed this now, and I'm going to leave them to dry. I'm not sure how long they'll take because the
I
rice
think
is
it's playing
so
again.
small on the can. But yeah, I'll meet you back.
Yeah, I'll meet you back inside. How many times am I going to say that? Software. Perfect balloon. Oh yeah, the perfect balloon pop and the gimbal. Right, we'll get rid of that and we'll put this back onto... Oh, there's a nice picture up there. Yeah. That one, let's put that back on. So yeah, I'm going to go back, and while there's at least 1 or 2 people watching, I will keep on streaming for a little while. So what I'm going to do is set the camera up. I'm talking out loud because I'm trying to think what I'm going to do. I'm going to set the camera up, put the light... Right, let's do that now. Are we gimbaling? No, we're not going to use the gimbal. Not using the gimbal. The gimbal just adds lots and lots and lots of hard work to my life. So we'll pop that on the table there because the camera doesn't normally see it from there. This light is possibly going to go to my son because it's not really bright enough for what I want, but it's good enough for just making the room look pretty. So perhaps I'll just put it on the floor like that and give me a bit of orange, a bit of red. See, that's as bright as the red goes, and you can't see it. Not until we get the colour up anyway on there. We're going to keep the lighting the same as it was. This wasn't up against the table when I was recording last, was it? It was right back here, out of view. I think probably about there. Because maybe that camera was twisted round. So we did a different camera. We had the wall camera on, didn't we, last time? There we go. So let's pop that lamp on. That's good. And then this one is about here. Let's put the camera on. Why is that so loose? Okay, nothing really works nice on this, does it? We have that about there. Doesn't matter if that's moved because it's a different shot entirely. Turn that on. Turn the microphones on. Turn this microphone. Oh, that microphone's been on all the time, so my battery's probably wrecked in that. They do last a long time. Don't think I had these on before. Quite sure I didn't have, and if I did, they're not staying on. Shall I put them on or not? Let's have a look. Well, that might be. Let's leave them on. Move this light. Oh, these light fittings are so stiff to move. Gee, you can't even twist it. Look. Let's just put that one down like that to give it a bit more light. Okay, sit down. I think it might just be the monitor that's a bit pasty. Yeah, I liked doing that streaming at the beginning. So that's it. This is the probably I can have this under here, look. Have a little light in your face. This is probably the... Hello, it's Tango... Oh, goodness me. My head is just a tiny, tiny bit out of view because I didn't have the camera back. I wonder if the camera just tilted. And the camera's not even level. Wasn't level at the beginning. Yeah, I liked doing the 72-hour streams. 72 hours later. Let's turn that off. I'm recording. Why is it not? I don't want it recording. Right, record. That's it. Let's just do a sound check. Hello, hello. That's good. Ooh, my monitor's falling over. Oh dear. I'm not very impressed with this light. Anyway, can we put that anywhere on the table to give an effect? I can see why you have to buy an expensive coloured lamp. There just isn't enough luminance in this on the red to have much effect. So if you put that in front of you like that, it does give a little bit of a colour, but it's almost got to be directly on the item you're using. So let me turn it right down. Just have a little, let's try and find a purple. Do we have any purple? Oh, that's purple. Yeah, that's purple. I can't. So ladies and gentlemen and you other lovely ladies and gentlemen, this is what we created. A ball with nearly 300 cocktail sticks. It hasn't quite finished, so I'm going to have to go and buy a few more cocktail sticks and spray paint them. I won't bore you by making another video of it, but I will go out later on in the week and redo these, okay? and get some more done. So the thing now is, will it pop balloons? Oh, that's scary. This was the original one, and I kind of feel sorry for it. What a bit of a mess. So let's blow up a white balloon. That's still scaring me. You stay there. What I'm going to try and do is turn this light up and see if we can change the colour of the balloon. Now that is purple to me, so maybe for the camera we should put the balloon there. I think that might be too bright. Let's turn it down. It's still too bright, isn't it? So we probably need what they call a diffuser over it, and I don't know what to use for a diffuser. So let's have red. That's red. And green. Oh, green looks beautiful. You wouldn't know that this wasn't a green balloon. Blue. Blue comes across nicely. Yellow. These are additive colours. Turquoisey colour. What about this one? I programmed this in. Oh no, that one. That is supposed to be blue and red. So how about I do it from... That would be better. Ah! See, this is why I practice. How about that? A magic... Almost... Oh! A magic balloon. I'm going to do that. Let's put that onto red. Right, the flashing has stopped now. You really can't see the red. That needs to go brighter. Yeah, the red doesn't come up at all, does it? The green? Green's always beautiful. Look at that. And blue? Yes, blue balloon. Blue, blue, blue. So I can have a balloon for everybody. What about this one? Can have a red balloon, which turns yellow, and green, and blue, and purple, and yeah, lots of colours. But for now, it's got to go off. So let's let that one down. Hope my wind mic worked then. Let's try a blue. Oh, this one, the blue, pink one. One second again. I'm going to move the camera to the side slightly. Let's try that. I think you might get a better view of me doing the videos. Oh, it needs to go further to the right. Am I missing any chat? Yeah, this one looks good. So we'll try the colours on the different balloons. Can you hear that? Listen. This has already got something in it. That is a first time. What is inside? Wow. That's a bit dangerous. Inside of it is a gold staple. Probably come off the cover when I ripped it to pieces and somehow managed to get, yeah, it was stapled. So that's something to be wary of when you're blowing up balloons then. We'll start off with red. So there's red. And we'll go through the colours. Green. I think they basically look the same. Whatever colour you've got on. The blue looks nice on that. Wow, I blinded. Okay, that lamp is boring. So that. And then there's a green, a yellow and a blue, so we'll keep those. Going to pop, because you've waited so long in this video, all of these balloons today. That's it, a blue. Blue gone. We got to blow the yellow one up now. These are supposed to be metallic gold. That is not metallic at all. And then the last one will be the green. That's the green one. Move that out of the way. We're going to try and pop them on that. I'm trying to get that in shot, which is not easy. So move the camera again, a diddly wiggly bit. To which way have we got to move it? Down a touch. Just enough to see the table. How's that? Oh, that's too far. So the camera needs to go back. About that. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear. Everything's falling to bits, including me. Well, there's the table, all the tables in, including the junk on the side here. So let's move that junk out of the way. And I will use the electric pump. Shall I use the really noisy? Would you like to hear, oh for goodness sake. You can't get my head takes the whole screen up. I've got to do continuity again. Well, I can just hold it in my hand. Would you like to see them blown up with the really loud electric pump? That is the loud one. It is the fastest and loudest pump I own, and it's took quite a beating over the years. It does have extra uses. I kind of like using it for cleaning my PC out because it's extremely windy. Let me try and find something to demonstrate the wind power of this machine. We have some. We could put some of this inside of a balloon. We haven't done this for a while. We've got some, I don't even, because this was going to just get put in the bin. So I'm going to put some gold in the white balloon, if I can get it inside the white balloon. And I don't even think it's going to look even slightly effective. Actually, when it pops, if I pop it with this machine, it should fly up into the air. Oh, those balloons are disgusting and soggy because I've already blown them up once. So the first one will be a blow to pop, and I will need to get, I don't know where they are, but I will just wear some headphones for health and safety reasons. Because this is very loud. Listen to this. It's that windy, it's blowing things off my side. So let's put the balloon on there. Right, somebody's on my live stream, hang on. You kind of know when they're going to go bang, and you stop. So there we go. Oh, I think that's it. Let's put that on there and try. $18 million views for one of my videos where I do this. Blowing up a balloon with an electric pump. Are you ready? Are you steady for a rerun? Let's go. Wow. That was actually quite spectacular. Let's do another one of those. All the stuff come flying out. Wow. That flew right up into the ceiling. So this one we can't pop. Must not pop it. There we go. We're not going to pop this one. Not with a balloon pump anyway. You need to stay there. Let's get... Do we have anything else that we could put in a balloon? You know, I'll just blow a balloon. Blow a balloon up. I think this one's going to go bang. Let's see if the urchin is where we have to zoom in now. I'm going to stop because that's a massive file. And then we'll record again. Let me just pull this out. And oh, I've got it on manual. I hope that works because I forget to put the camera on auto. If it's fuzzy, isn't it? Okay, that can go about there. That should be recording. We're going to pop these two. No, needs to go up a bit. That looks good. Just roll it around. Oh, that really. Oh, no one knows when they're going to go pop. Let's zoom back out again. Wow. Come back out. Let's do one a little bit further out, the pink one. See how many bounces we can get before it pops. 6 bounces. And it's left all its brown squiggly hair everywhere. So I would think the only other thing to do with this ball now, I've lost the other balloons, there they are, is to blow them up and see if I can push them off the table with the balloon. That's too easy. What about putting the balloon like that? I've got to say, this is not a good place to be storing balloons in. That is so spiky. So the next one we can do is drop that onto the balloon. Lovely green balloon. Ah! Come back! Where are you going? Ah! All that puff to go chasing after it. There's a little one I found on the way. Bless it. Try not to let it go. There is the balloon. Stay. It's going to roll. Every time it rolls, I'm just going to move it forward a bit until it finds its equilibrium. That is not moving. I'm going to drop from about that high. Do you think it'll burst it? Do we want to count down? 5, 4, 3, 2, engine started, 1, go! Lovely. Tangobaldy would like to thank you for sitting through this very long video, and can't wait to make another one for you, and I look forward to seeing you again here. And leave some comments and like them and subscribe them, whatever you call that word. can't even see me, look. There, click there and there. Go and see Maximus and Co vlogs. That's it. What they call that, a rap? Why are you shouting? Because it's got noise cancelling headphones on. So yeah. This will go, pride of place, up there somewhere. Not sure where yet, because I'm going to get rid of all these jars. So it'll probably sit when it's finished on the side like that. So yeah, goodbye. Right, I am back. Excuse me. That's off. I probably caned the batteries in these, haven't I? Oh, they're doing all right. I thought the batteries would be wrecked, but I was using rechargeables before. So what I'm going to do, guys, is do a little bit of tidy up, and then I'll sit and have a little chat with you all in the video. Sorry, in the live stream. That card needs to go back in my camera. So let me just have a little tidy up, because the house is an absolute mess now. Always is after I've been doing videos. So we'll put that back on. What did we have it on before? Not that one. We had that one on, didn't we? And it was really white. Oh yeah, because we got this bright light on over here. Let's turn that off. It gets quite hot. Turn the fishes on. Fishes filter's not on. We'll give a bit of light so you might be able to see the fish as well. When I move that out the way, you will be able to. Let's get any air out of the system. What I'll do is I'll turn that off. I found that out before. If you don't, you have to pump all the air out. Before you turn it on. That's it. Otherwise it doesn't pump efficiently. Efficiently! That's a good word. Oh dear, the microphone wasn't facing you lot, so I don't know if you heard very much. I should have had the microphone facing that way. So, let's get everything sorted out. Turn that off. That is hot. I've got a few batteries. What is a battery? Let's do things in a logical order, Mr. Baldy. Put the memory stick back in the camera. The cameras, I usually put my camera away first, because if you damage that, that's not good. Right, how much is the battery in it? 2 bars, that's plenty for recording. Yeah, so the camera always goes away first. Less chance of accidents happening then. I will move that screen for you so you can see properly in a minute. Let's have a go. Should we just do the mobile cam? I'll just have that on, and I'll turn it around a little bit so you can watch me moving. So I'm going to vacuum, I'm going to do stuff, put things away. Call that. Why does a HDMI lead get so hot? I didn't think HDMI leads warmed up at all. And this went in a green bag, which is over here. With a little rubber case on to protect it. I think I've put the case on upside down. No? Yeah, I have. Well, it's not upside down, it's just back to front. There is a difference, I suppose, between that. I think the other thing with live streaming is it affected other people's lives in the house. Like, they weren't allowed to put music on while I was streaming. Some of them didn't want to walk past the camera when it was on. So yeah, it was a bit annoying for some people having the cameras on all the time. And it did attract a lot of very, very strange people. When Nunu come for balloons pop, I have discussed it with her, but we did try and do a video and it just didn't come out very well. Whenever I put people on my channel, I want them to be natural and enjoying themselves. So I will never put someone on a channel who looks uncomfortable with what they're doing, or like they're trying hard to do what they should be doing, because it's just like having a fake cheesy video then. And that's what happened with us when we did the last recording with Nunu. We did it outside in the street, and the background was horrible. It was all filthy, the background. It just didn't look nice. And she kept looking at me instead of the camera, so she wasn't just doing her thing, she was like trying to act and like, am I doing okay, you know, that, and it just didn't look right. So I just said, I'm not using that footage because she'd just look bad in it. And that doesn't happen very often. I mean, when we do videos with Shay, he can come across as being very awkward, but I've found out with him, he's much better if he's not the main character in the screen. So if we put him as, you know, Bradley as the person who's leading the video, he relaxes and he's actually quite funny to watch. But if it's just him, he'll be like, I've got a balloon and I've popped it and it scared me. It's just uncomfortable to watch. So vacuum cleaner is in the hall. Are you fishies having fun in there? How many times I've had to vacuum this room? These balloons don't just pop, they disintegrate. So there's nothing left, like little thousands of tiny pieces all over the floor. Quite a lot of electronic equipment out here. What is this? Cable. Oh, that's the microphone. That's got to stay out, hasn't it? But that can go in the box and the lamp can go away now. So did that answer your question, Esteban? Do you feel fulfilled now? Do you feel fulfilled? I can turn my mobile off now, can't I? Pop that on the shelf, that's fine there. Not believe how dusty this room is. And oh blimey. Why is this? Is it meant to be that far back? Sorry about that. That was attached to the computer screen, wasn't it? Where is the box for this? I've still not got stuff put away because I can't find boxes for things. That can go away. Let's pop that just on top of the fish tank for now. So this is for the microphones. I so love these microphones because I don't have to have separate files with voice on anymore. I can just record straight to the camera. Oh, so nice. No, once it's set up, I'm fiddling around. I'm probably going to get a shotgun mic for the camera as well, but not at the moment because until I get myself a cameraman, and that's cameraman, I can hear all you women raging now. A cameraman to me is a person who operates a camera. Because I was born in the day when we had men and women. A clear definition. And we just use those sayings like, where is what I'm looking for? Does anyone know where what I'm looking for is? Let's have a look. You can go up there. So the balloon pump can go away. Well, I don't know how long this string's been going, but you can see this is pretty much how long it takes to make a video or part of a video. How long have I been streaming? It's nearly 3 hours. So yeah. Bradley is out and about with his friends today. He does spend an awful lot of time on Fortnite and getting grumpy, but he's a young man. He's allowed to be grumpy, and he's about half as grumpy as I used to be when I was a young man. So I can deal with that. So I'm looking for a case about that big. And I'll just go like that. And it's nowhere. Nowhere to be seen. Lost in the ether of nowhereness. I'll just look at it in case it's been put on the side. Nope. How do I lose such a massive container? I'm going to check if I've put it away, because usually that's what would happen, that it's gone and been put in the cupboard. And I just don't want to go hunting everywhere. Right, it's not in that cupboard. Ah, it'll be in the proper cupboard where it belongs. See, that is a big case. That's what I was looking for. Most of my stuff goes in lockable, waterproof cases, so that I don't damage it when I'm out and about. But it really does add to the weight of everything I'm carrying. I didn't know if that would even fit in there, because those microphones are bigger than what was supplied with it. Now we need to put the cat in there. My cat. That is a must when you're out in the wind. I try not to record. I was going to live stream earlier on my mobile phone because I've got a gimbal now, and I was going to walk along, but it was so ferociously windy out there. You wouldn't have enjoyed it. I mean, the wind's calmed down now. A bit of air in because it's a bit stuffy. But yeah, it was much too windy to record. My next job is to charge 4 batteries. The camera one cannot be charged. I've got this and 2 small batteries somewhere, and I can't remember what I've done with them now. Oh, they were on the gloves, weren't they? Let me just put these out in the kitchen on charge, because they'll take quite a few hours. I can reuse this. Why is that on my ceiling? I can reuse this. So I'll pop that back in the jar. So what I'm going to do is change these jars and only use them for balloons, and go put the rest up into storage, because this silicon's not going to rot. They're not like the rubber rings that you get on some. But I don't need things like that. I'll just put them in little bags. I'm just going to check something else again. I'm so dizzy. Do you think, let me put that up, I want to see that on YouTube. Let's put that up, and I'm going to click that. Right, I put my phone on charge. Do I need to? No, I can charge my phone when I'm outside. I need to just pick up the big lumps of balloon. I'm going to come and sit and chat with you lot again, because what I'll do is make myself another cup of tea, and then when I've had my tea, I'll end the live stream, because that means it'd be like a 3 or 4 hour long live stream, which is more than enough for anybody. I've still got to edit that video for tomorrow, so it looks like I'm going to get, as I've got all the footage, it's not so much of a problem. I'll just get up tomorrow and edit the footage. It's when you've got to do like the recording, because you haven't got the footage, it puts quite a lot of pressure on you. I'm not going to be using these towels for a little while, so they need to go back away. Hang on, let's get rid of that. Yeah, so these go back into storage because they're not to be used. Headphones, they hang up here. Everything has a place to go. Everything has a little cupboard to go in. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Anything I can do. I'm going to get demonetized. Do not be happy in your videos. You will be reported. Right, those can stay out. Right, flicky lights time again, guys. Sorry. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely flicky lights. I'm sorry, it'll only be a couple of minutes. I'm going to have to buy some new towels soon. These are starting to fray. I was going to go out this week to Stevenage to purchase some new material. And then I realised it's not payday till next week. I think we should look at this photo album. So what I'm going to do is photograph them. Let's pop that away. Sorry you can't see what's going on over here. I'm just basically tidying up a little so that I can have a sit and chill before I get on with some more work. Let's drag that back. Three hours later. 3 hours later. It's not it's true as well, 3 hours. I was not impressed by those balloons from Asda today. I do like the little lamp I bought. Right, flicky lights can go off. What's next? Oh, this looks a bit. Let's move that back over there in view. Need to keep those safe. Well, this room's looking a lot better. I can see the carpet again. I'm not sure what happened to this. I thought I undid that yesterday. Well, that's sorted that out. I'm safe now. Let's put that way round. My tea is empty, so I'm going to go and make another tea. I need to make sure I've got all my stuff organised. I bought a book. Ah, there we go. This is much better for keeping accounts, simple accounts obviously. Are these, you can't really open it properly all the way, but you get to put your date, what it is, cash in, cash out, and your balance. So you can use that for like your accounts anyway if you've got pretty simple accounts like me, because you can just say the date, bought balloons in Asda, receipt number, blah blah blah, cash out how much money, and then your balance of what you've got left of your YouTube. And then if you buy something that's expensive, like I bought that camera out my personal money that I'd been saving, you'd put that as an income into your YouTube account. Like, I think that was about 1,500 quid. So you'd say £1,500 income. And then you'd make a separate note to, you know, make it quite clear that that money is a loan and not money that's, you know, to keep. So you can then pay that back to your personal bank account, and it doesn't become taxable income because obviously it's a loan. I was having really big difficulties trying to keep stuff sorted like that, but I think this layout is going to make it a lot easier because it's got the in and out ones. Because what I was doing was having to write in the detail and then just writing in the balance, you know, just add one row for your balance, and I was writing like 299 in there, and I was writing it in red if it was an outgoing, and then money coming in was black, but then there was two lots of money coming in, because there'd be like the YouTube money coming in, and then there'd be my personal money going into the YouTube account. And then when I had paid it back, I would colour that in purple. Oh, it was getting so complicated. Well, at least this way, I'll start off with a balance. So I just write down whatever it was in April of this year, and then just keep working on it. And if I've got a minus anywhere down here, that basically means whatever that minus is, it owes it to me personally, because I don't have an overdraft facility on my YouTube account, so that should keep it nice and simple. I don't know why I told you that, and I don't know why I'm wearing that on my head either. So who would like to see a video of Tangobaldy sometime dyeing his hair green? That's why I'm growing my hair a little bit, is to have green hair. One of my friends has already dyed their beard green, Philip. Right, shall we? Let me see if I can do this rather than getting my camera out. I don't need my camera. I'm going to use, because obviously I have to use my stuff for YouTube, or get in a trouble. You can't just go buying yourself a Lamborghini and going, it's for my YouTube channel. So I will show you this, which I bought out of my YouTube earnings. This is called a swan neck microscope. And these are really, really expensive to buy. But luckily I got mine second hand, so I'm very pleased with that. Oh, it's got the price. £89.99 on the bottom. And I will show you what this does. If I can get it in the right place. It's very cramped on this table. What I need to do is I need a smaller TV. I want this TV in my bedroom, but I don't have a small telly. Ooh! Someone broke their telly the other day. I wonder if they just smashed the screen. If they smash the screen, it's just toast, isn't it? So if anyone's got a small TV they can lend me, that would be really, really handy. I need like a 30... No one's going to give me a telly, are they? I mean, who's going to go, oh, I'll give you a telly, Baldy. I want a telly like that. Just a small telly to replace that big telly. So it has to be about 75, value of about £75. So we'll put that light there for the moment, and I will... Where is my remote? That's going to be very annoying. Losing this remote for that light is going to be very annoying. So what I've got on my phone, I hope I can get another mobile in the future that has infrared on it. Let me just look something up on the internet, because I've forgotten what I was going to be doing anyway. Oh yeah, I was going to do photos, wasn't I? Right, that's fine, I've read that now. Let's try and get this thing to photograph what I can see and then put on your screen. Oops. Tripping over legs. So what I've got, this is Bradley's art folder, and I'd like to get, let's just get all the pictures that are in that folder. So the TV goes on to PC mode, and then we turn this microscope on. This microscope does have a HDMI output, which I could stream to on you, but how high can that go? Can we zoom out? Pretty much the whole screen. That does good. You know, that microscope thing, can pretty much capture a whole A3 sheet of paper. So we'll do that. We'll just take pictures of every page, not the one with please lift. We get a picture of that. That's actually really good as well. He's got the shading really nice on that. I don't think he did that. I'm not even sure if he did that. Let's have a go. Oh, there's only a couple. Page 11. Ooh, that's got nothing in page 11. There's like loads of emptiness. Oh, come on. I'm on page 35. That one's nice. I like that. Keep that on. Pretty much, this is the problem with that school we went to. They just don't push the children as far as I'm concerned. That is a whole book full of not very much. I'm not disappointed. I'm disappointed in the school. I'll say that. I'm glad he's left, and they're rude as well. That's the worst school I've ever sent any of my children to. Just a bunch of busybodies going, oh, this should happen and that should happen and we should do this and we should do that, or your son should do this. And do you know what? Not one of the people can hold themselves responsible and actually do their job properly. All they're good at is talking about what should be done and what shouldn't be done. Let's put that back. Don't want to get me started about the school. That sounds like a good idea, actually, Asta. Free cycles. I haven't thought of that, because there must be someone who's got a TV they don't need. It don't even have to be a good quality one. I used a tablet in my room, but it's I can show you the one I was using actually. Let's press that one. I wasn't ignoring you, I just didn't see your message on the screen. This is what this looks like it. So if I switch to top screen, right, it's a microphone, yeah, that's what I've got, and that's, I think it's a big tablet, but the thing is, it hasn't been updated for so long, so whenever you try and play YouTube on it, it just keeps freezing a lot of the time. It's quite annoying, so I can't use that. And plus the stand on it here, the angle's so narrow, and when you put it on the side and you want to, it's always tilting like that at that angle with the stand. And when you're laying down in bed, you don't want to watch your telly like that when you're in bed on the work side. You want your telly to be at least up straight like that, but it's just like that. And if you try and tilt it up, it's like flop and falls forward. And the speakers are on the back. Who puts speakers on the back of a massive tablet? Mad. Right, Brandon, I'm not even going to comment on it. I have very strong opinions, but this isn't the place for me to talk about it. And I don't even know what he's doing anyway. I haven't watched the news, as in the news that they want us to watch for many weeks now. Because there's just nothing worth watching on it. Why is that on my app screen still? That one, let's put it back on now. Shall I eat 6 more of these? Because I ate 6 earlier. God, I've got fat the past couple of weeks. I will speak to some degree, right? And I will say, you've got to keep your distance, but you don't have to. But only when we tell you to. You can't go to your granny's funeral, but you can go and demonstrate. You know, so to me, with my Asperger's, you either can do something or you can't do something. So I can't think about it at all, because if I do turn the news on, I see people doing stuff they're not supposed to be doing, and it being allowed. So, for example, you know, people will go out and demonstrate en masse and nothing will happen. They'll tear down statues and nothing will happen. But as soon as someone has a party, sets up an illegal party, then they have to crack down on that. You know, and it's like, you can't just do bits and pieces. If it's the 2 metre rule, if you're not allowed to, you're not allowed. You just don't do it, and they should deal with that. So that's why I don't watch the news, because I can't deal with the. Oh, what's that thing? It's like going to work. You know, having a boss telling you. Oh, I like that. Let's do that again. That's a good little shot. It's like having a boss telling you to work hard, who's just sitting in the office with their feet up, like can't be asked to do anything. 6 wasabi peanuts. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh! Oh, that wakes you up, doesn't it? Oh. Wow. That was nice. So if you like spicy things, but you don't like spicy stuff that'll actually burn your mouth, wasabi's the thing. Because it gives you a massive hit right in your mouth and out your nose and your eyes, and then it's gone. Whereas with chili, it's like it just burns your tongue, and you're like, oh, my mouth, I can't talk, and it's just disgusting stuff. So I definitely recommend doing the wasabis. Ugh. Give me the heebie-jeebies. Right, let's see if I did get a rather long message from someone on Facebook today. Oh, do you want us? That's a thing. Let's plug the phone in and show you some of the photographs that I've taken today. Oh, you don't want to see that, do you? I was out with my mobile phone today taking pictures. Okay, I have to unlock the phone. There we go. So if I go into there, my eyes. DCMI. I don't know. What does DCIM stand for? So does anybody know that? DCIM. I'm going to Google it. Why are camera picture folders called DCIM is available in all devices because if every manufacturer uses a unique name for image folders, Most picture software would find it difficult to automatically detect images from a connected device. So basically it's just they use it, a standard folder name. DC, digital camera image. That sounds like it, doesn't it? I can't even see the text. There we go, I can see the text down there now. So that's solved that. Let's go into that folder and recuperate some photographs. Wow, there's a lot. So we'll copy all of those. No, not all of them. All of the photos except those. So we'll go copy. Because no one complained last time when I showed the pictures. We'll go to YouTube. Oh, my ears are broken. Let's put them. No, I've moved to drive E now. Edit today. Right, new. Wait for the hard drive to switch on. Folder. Mobile photos. Trying to organise properly. Paste. Boink, 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 boink. Come on, faster, faster, faster. Do them quickly. That's quick. That's done. Done. Done, done, done. Right, we will now go to top screen. Oh yeah, this picture is absolutely hilarious. See the size of the box that Amazon delivered my fan in. Gigantic. Look at it. What am I supposed to do with that box? I mean, it's in my shed now. I'm going to sit there tearing it into little bits and fill my whole dustbin up with rubbish. It's just so annoying. Okay, what is the next picture? Let's hope it's not going to be a bad one. That's a bad one. Oh, my £2.97. Yeah, that was my friend came round and goes, how much money I've earned on my YouTube video? I go, £2.97. He goes, can I have it? I go, no. You can wait a little while. I mean, how old is it? October last year. I told him he has to wait for a whole year before he gets his money because he's not being popular. People that come round and do videos and they get like 60 or 100,000 views, I usually come up with a deal with them and give them, like, you know, like a lump sum of money if they want. But not most people don't want money anyway. It's only like the younger ones that want it. Like my son. He's like, I help you on YouTube, Daddy. Daddy. And where is he? I told him I was recording this afternoon. He's like, I'm going out. 1 o'clock. I'm going out. And I go, where you going? I'm just going out. And he's out. That's how he talks, you know. I'm going out. Don't say t. Oh, and there's another one that he got. So that was in November. And he got £3.24. And the next one. Oh, and then there's a Bradley. And he's earned £78.56 off his video. He's very chuffed with that. And you see it's sort of kind of like dropped off. We've had a really bad couple of months on YouTube. I think because of all of the lockdown, everyone's like, was in April, went mad. This is April up here. Yeah. And absolutely bonkers. And then it was just like, no one watched any videos for like nearly a whole month. That was quite funny. And that's not just me. I've looked at a lot of people. £3.74. Right. Oh, that was a tasty dinner. That was Peshawari with salad cream and cheese, curry powder, mixed herbs and spices, and sliced tomatoes. I need to make more of that. That is my camera with the whatever. I've been waiting for these. There's a story behind that. Oh, hang on. There's this mic receiver set. I wanted to get it off Amazon, and I like Amazon. It's so expensive, and I couldn't really justify it because it's like for a whole year on Amazon, it's £1 a day to have a microphone, and very few of my videos that I make will make me £1 a day on their own. So if I make a video, they do make £1, I suppose, but there's a lot of other things to pay for, like the camera and all the other equipment. And then I went on eBay thinking, you see what I can get, and that was on there for £250. And I had it in my wish list for about a year, and he had about 20 of them, and it got down to 2. And I looked, and no other sellers were selling them at that particular price. So what I did is I thought I'll just apply for PayPal credit, because I didn't have the money to pay for them. And I did it. I applied for PayPal credit, and I bought them on a Thursday, and they arrived like pretty quick. And I paid for them in full on the Tuesday. So the credit is really good. I tried to explain that to people. Credit isn't magic money. It's money you've got to pay back. It doesn't belong to you. So you can't go, whoa, I've got £700 PayPal credit, basically, right? But the worst thing you can do is go on and spend 700 quid on stuff, because you've then got no credit, and you've got to pay 700 quid back. What you should be using your credit for is like when you see a wicked deal, and you know that in a few days' time, or a month's time, or even 3 months' time, you're going to have enough money to pay that up. So basically, I saved 100 quid buying that, and I was allowed to have it on 4 months interest-free credit, or pay some silly amount of money, like £25 a month for forever, basically, like minimum payment. And the interest rate was quite good. I think it's 19%, which is actually really good, because the last credit card I got was more like, 32% APR. It's ridiculous. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed listening to that little convo. But yeah, when I got the microphones, I didn't read the manual, because who reads manuals? And then when I did read, and when they weren't working, and I went out and did a recording and they weren't working, I come back and read the manual. And it didn't make it that clear, but on the website it says, before use, make sure you use the scan functions, and do that every time before you start recording, because obviously when I was out, there was interference, and it was making the audio cut out. It was overpowering. So it could be like a mobile phone transmitter or someone else broadcasting. Wow, I didn't think I'd be able to talk so long about a picture. Ooh. Is that number plate hidden enough? Yeah, I'll put my mouse over that. Oh, why does the mouse go tiny on here and it's massive on the other screen? That must hide it anyway on your screen. So that is a Volvo. Does anyone have a Volvo? Do you have a Volvo? I could live in that Volvo. If it had a higher roof on it, I would live in it. And that car is in Biggleswade. Look at the size of the front bumper. That's enough to sleep on, isn't it? I don't even know what model it is. There's definitely another view. Yeah, look, there's another view of it. This is down the side of my house. This area of grass did have a tree, a hazel tree in it, which when I got the tree, I won it as a prize for doing a competition. It was like a little stick about that long, and by the time we'd finished with it, it was about that big, the trunk, and it was getting huge. And it would have basically, because that's my shed, my other recording studio up the back. So anyway, a couple of doors down, they were getting rid of their bunk beds. Hi there. I don't know what your name is. Type your name in chat. Because that's like too much to say. So anyway, and what was really sad is they sawed, is that the word? Sawed a bunk bed into pieces, like down the middle. But they kept the slats whole, so I used them to make a fence. So yeah, I haven't painted that yet because it's been raining. And then I've got to like fill in all this and rake it out. I might get some soil or some stones. I think I might. Everyone covers everything now, but I can record in this area. That's not your real name. Nobody's called that. That's what I got an email from a company going, please could you supply us with your real name? So yeah, that's the outside. It's sort of got a bit tattier down the end because I run out of these bits of timber along the top here, but I'm going to buy some more. That's just there temporarily. It doesn't go all the way to the fence. So eventually what's going to happen, all of this is coming down and a whole new fence is going along here, but that'll be next year. This fella here, I thought so. That's a better game. Better name. Anyway, Levi, nice to meet you. You don't really have to give me your real name. But yeah, it's just a bit hard. That's a bit of a mouthful to say, isn't it? All of that. So yeah, hi Levi. Thanks for joining the channel. I'm visual. Who's that? Have you changed your name again? That, to me... So yeah, this is Bradley in his room. Loves his World of Warcraft. There's a lot of floor there covered up. So yeah, that man there with his ears on, you probably can't see him, but he's wearing fake ears. Nice to meet you, Alfie. I sent you a message the other day on WhatsApp, but have you changed your phone number? Because if you have, could you get Bradley or someone to message me your new number? Don't put it up on chat. Yeah, and he just went on to do a sound check because he's used to using like a body mic on his videos. And then he thought, I'll just do a sound check. And he got... Alright, yeah, get Bradley to send me it. He got nearly $90 donated, you know, in like the super chats. And... I think about 150 concurrent viewers for 3.5 hours. And he just sat there telling people to go away. He's like, why are you here watching this rubbish? You know, a bit like me. All right, then. Yeah. Okay, and then this area here. This bit here, the wooden bit with the red piece on, when I built this years ago, I was taught... What? Oh, yeah. George and his laugh, that was hilarious, wasn't it? He's got such a giggle, and he's like... He never could blow a balloon more than that big. I think it was his hearing, because he's a bit deaf, and I think when he's blowing, it's probably making his ears pop, but he don't want to say anything. So anyway, this is a little, down in the bottom is like a little fire pit for my son. And we're going to grow this hedge and bush over. He is, isn't he? And I've put some grass in and little seats. And yeah, that's nice. And I think he's impressed. He hasn't sat in it yet. Oh, now we get into the really nice pictures. This was taken on my mobile phone this afternoon. And I thought I would start taking pictures of... like close-ups in macro in portrait mode of weeds or things that you wouldn't normally see. So what do you reckon to that? I'm going to leave that on the screen and put the kettle on. Fishy, fishy. My name is Tangobaldy. So yeah, it's nice to see. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's nice to see Asta back in the room as well. Everybody's welcome. Oh, I've just rubbed wasabi in my eyeball. I hope that doesn't hurt my eye too much. Oh, it's making it proper fresh. Proper fresh eyes. So anyway, that is nice. That's another weed. That's a bit hard to look at because there's too much detail in the back. So I think I got a better shot of that. Yeah, that's a bit better. But yeah, it's too much green in the background. It's just so easy to take pictures on the... I got the Huawei P30 Pro. Hang on. Visual, because I know you're sensible. I've put you as a mod. Don't let Jimmy get hold of it. Does he have access to any computer where you're a mod? I'll switch mod off at the end. That's what I'll do. You can be mod for the moment. So you can say hello and have a little spanner by your name. So yeah, and this next picture, this is like going to your granny's, isn't it, to watch your old photos. Yeah, I like that one. That's not the perfect. What do you mean on your mobile phone? Oh yeah, I took these with my mobile phone. That's the one I liked. Because I've took that from underneath, looking upwards. Teabag, you will meet your doom. Get in the cup and have a swim in the boiling water. Okay, I'm back. Yay, no, okay. There you go. So I like that picture. It's actually only quite small as well. I mean, the size of a brick is about that long. So those plants are about that long. Yeah, I do like taking pictures. I mean, I love that. That's a beautiful texture. I wish I'd have got the camera just a little bit more round so that I could have got the a bit more depth in that bit there, you know, to see the edge of paint. But I think some people thought I was being a bit weird, you know, like, because you have to get really, really close, about that close to the lamppost, and everything. Why is he taking photos? I've got some lovely ones coming as well. I like that. I want to know how you can zoom in on the picture. Hang on a minute. Can you zoom in? Yeah, look, I'll zoom in to show you how massive it. Look at those, look. So if I zoom out all the way, that is about that big. You know, that's that, you know, moss on top of brick walls. So it's about the size of a 50p piece. But when you macro it in, like that, look at the detail in the plants. They're amazing, aren't they? And I think these have already seeded, but this one hasn't, so they probably just explode everywhere. So let's zoom out a bit. So yeah, I was amazed at that. Can we do... I don't think you can go next till... Oh, what happened there? There we go. In fact, let me get the next... There, look, that's nice as well. I'm going to go back again, hang on. So we're zooming on that one as well. See, that one's a bit fuzzy because I didn't get it in focus, but I don't know if you can see that, but you can even see the spider webs in that picture, like running down the screen. See if you can see them. JRB Games. Do you think you can get through 5 minutes without getting banned from the channel? Go for it, boy. You've been very nice recently. Bless him, he got banned. Oh, this is me trying to get a picture of a bumblebee. So this would be interesting to see if I actually got it in any detail at all. Well, I've got his wing. His wing's in quite good detail. And I can see his claw. So I'm gonna. Oh, hang on. That one looked really good actually. Yeah, look at that one, man. It's got his head buried, but you can really see all the fluffy bits on the bee and the spikes on its front of its feet. I love that. I haven't actually been able to get a proper picture ever of. Oh, hang on, that one looks alright. No, he's off screen. That one might be alright. Let's have a look at him. He looks fluffy. Look at the hairs on that. Look. Nice. So I think this might be all the pictures I took. Oh, this one. What about that then? While I was getting the bee, I saw this. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful beetle? And I'm going to tell you, you shouldn't pick wildlife up. I might even have a better view on that one. Let me have a look if that's even better quality. Yeah, even that's got hairs on it. So I did something that you shouldn't really do. I picked it up so that I could get a better picture of its antenna. Like that. But the thing is, it was trying to bite my finger. Look at that, look. Look at his feet. I mean, it's just amazing that it's so complicated. You've got like a line there and then another bit here and another bit and little hooks. It is beautiful. Big bulgy eyes. And they got little hooks for feet. I just wish I'd have managed to have it facing the other way round. And even the antenna that you think are just little black sticks, they're all fluffy. Yeah, I was very impressed with that, but yeah, it bit my finger. Not hard. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Right, that's all my pictures. They went really, really well, didn't they? I like that. I'm going to look on my mobile phone because if I go to large icons, I better look wicked there. Yeah, the thing is, my stream's I think at 1080p, but it might be a bit fuzzy. I don't know. I'm just going to see. I don't think we can. What I'll do is I'll click that, and then I'll drag the video down. Oh, what about this then? You gotta watch that. Look, that's Barry. Can we unmute? They're out there, Bradley. What do you reckon to that video then? Let's see if we got any more like that. I have no idea what's on this.
I think I'll only get 10 minutes.
Oh no, the rest would just be gimbal pictures. Right. And Bradley.
Come on, then, do get in.
And that one, let me try that one. Yeah. Oh, I put that thing that you just saw, I put inside of a balloon and put it on the table in front of Barry, and it scared the life out of him. Well, yeah, it's on my Facebook, one of my Facebook pages that I follow. 28 people have reacted to it. Well, I'm going to make my tea. I'm going to go on YouTube. Why am I not... Have you made a new channel again? Alfie. Let me listen to that one. Edited by Stampsy. You're funny. Can't play it. What? So how comes I'm not subscribed to your channel then? Just do me a favour, type the name of your dog. And if you type the name of your dog, I will subscribe to you.
Bradley.
Oh, I can. You don't know the name of your dog? Oh, all right then. It's kind of a tricky question as well, because you could have given me 2 answers for that. Yeah, that's cool. Well, I'll have to subscribe to you now, won't I? I don't understand why I'm not subscribed. Sometimes I delete, like, unsubscribe to the wrong one. I'll give you a like as well. Yeah, go subscribe to Visual. He's a Fortnite junkie, isn't ya? You just play Fortnite. He's got a hand. You can go and watch Visual's channel and watch his hand. Look, can you see it? There's his hand. Bless. Has JRB Games got one? He's got to be... I've got to sub to him. Right, which one of those is JRB Games? There's too many. Look, JRB. JRB. It's in the name. Let's have a listen. $17. Oh, it's not you because you ain't got a Nintendo Switch. That's not you. At least I don't think JRB got a Nintendo Switch. What's his icon? It's a bit. Oh, there he is. Look, he's there. Oh, bless. You've only got 1 video and 2 subscribers. Well, I'm going to give you an extra 50% subscribers. watch this, yeah? Are you watching? Right, yeah, I'm gonna hide something, right? I'm gonna put it back on the camera, and then you saw this, look. Hang on. Yeah. 2 subscribers, yeah? Alright, go to... And you've got 46 subscribers. Alright. Ah, see, I was subscribed already, but on a different account, look. See, look, I'm already subscribed on Tangobaldy. You can see it's a different picture. Alright. There you go, look, I am subbed. Let's try a yeah, Barry subscribed. Bradley subscribed. Do you think Leslie subscribed? No. Leslie didn't subscribe. Leslie subscribed now. So you should have 48 subscribers. Yeah. I think that's all there is. Yeah. And then we'll go to back to my account. Is anyone still watching? No, there's nobody watching because I'm just doing boring stuff now. There must be like just a picture of my face. Yeah, there's just a picture of my face and a street. Right, I am going to go because it's very late and I want to go and watch something on YouTube myself instead of being on YouTube myself, if that makes any sense. So I will thank you all very much for joining in and saying hello to me. It would be much nicer if I could get out and about and meet people, but people seem to still be hiding away. So thank you for watching and I will see you again very soon. Right, bye. I have to wait for ages. I know, but I've been streaming for nearly 4 hours. I'm tired. It's like a full-time job, isn't it? Alright, see you later.